Hi, today we're going to meet several students who participated in a programming contest and nearly won. These are students from GCU. So the students here at GCU participated in a hackathon, which was sponsored by PayPal. And so you can see in the webpage that I've got here that they have several events around the country, and the one we're interested in is Opportunity Hack 2019 in Phoenix, Arizona. And so GCU placed well with a first place team, a third place team, a fifth place, a seventh place. So we did quite well. And so we're going to talk today with our third place team just now. Hi, welcome to the video here. I've got a team of GCU students. We're going to talk today about a contest that they won in the hackathon. So let's introduce ourselves. Let's start on this end here. Tell us who you are and what you study.
My name is Jamie and I study computer science.
Sheree, also computer science.
Tay, computer programming.
Allison, IT cybersecurity.
And I'm Shad. I teach computer programming classes. So we've got our computer here that's going to tell us about what these students created in a contest with a hackathon. So Jamie, let's start with you. Why don't you tell us what a hackathon is and who sponsored this one?
Yeah, so a hackathon is basically a coding competition over a short period of time. So our contest spanned over the course of 28 hours for coding time and 33 total, and was sponsored by PayPal and targeted towards nonprofits. So nonprofits would come with their problems and students would brainstorm different solutions to give to the nonprofits.
Okay. Tay, why don't you tell us about who this nonprofit is and what the problem was that we needed to solve?
So our nonprofit was called RealTimeSteam, and what they do is they bridge the gap between STEM/STEAM, so like science, engineering, technology, math, arts, and pop culture, and they do conferences like at Phoenix Comic-Con, other type of conventions like that.
So who is RealTimeSteam and who are their customers and what are they trying to accomplish?
So RealTimeSteam is kind of like a nonprofit that are trying to bridge the gap between STEM trends with pop culture trends, and they put on panels at the Phoenix Comic-Con here to help bridge the gap between those two kind of trends and topics.
Okay, so bridge the gap means they're looking for a person that is interested in a popular cultural topic, but they want to turn them into a student then of a STEM thing, or what are they trying to do?
They're more just trying to take pop culture trends that have some type of STEM background in them and to provide like that scientific background of whether like it's believable or not.
Okay. So let's talk about the project that you guys developed. So what was their specific thing that they wanted help with? They were trying to do something and it took too long, and so Sheree, why don't you tell us about it?
So they said that they were web crawling to find the trends that is popular that might be related to science.
Okay.
And it took them 3 months to do the research. So our application that we made is to make it easier and quicker to find the trends and to see how they are related to science or education.
Okay, let's take a quick look here at your app and tell us what it looks like. All right, so this thing says dashboard. What is it looking for and what answers is it providing?
So it is looking for the trends. And
What's this big spike in the graph telling
the
us?
spikes over here is the trend over time. So on October 22nd is when Star Wars is very trending.
Okay, what happened on October 22?
I think
That's-
that's the release of the trailer.
Yeah, then
Okay.
we started with the new trailer.
Okay, so a release of a trailer, it does spike. So is this a trend like in Twitter or in YouTube, or what are we looking at here?
This is Google.
Okay, Google
Yeah.
searches?
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the other things that we are trending or we are looking at? So
Okay.
you have data feeds at the top. What does that say?
So at the top is the interactions that happen in all the social media platforms that we have. So we have Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Tumblr.
Okay, and the graph that we're looking at is from Google
So,
search.
yeah. This one is also from Google, so it's all the current trending topics and how they are related to either science or education. So we have a tag that says science or education. So we grab the content from Wikipedia. So like we search each title and grab the content from Wikipedia and find a similarity index to science. Like, how is it related to science? And it will give us the percentage of how it is related to either science or education. So for this one, it's 55%.
And which one are we looking at here? It says
So,
Auburn. What is it?
yeah, so all of these are, we didn't refresh it, but at the time it was,
Are these football games?
yeah, football games.
Okay, so these are two football teams playing each other.
Yeah,
So something about the World Cup there.
yeah. So the World Cup has about 60% science in it.
Really? So
Yeah.
there's a trend relationship between the World Cup and science.
Yeah.
And can we surmise what that might be? What's the relationship?
There are some statistics in.
Okay.
Probably exercise
Yeah,
science.
Exercise science. There'd be some physics going
Yeah.
on with that. And so the algorithm that you use to come up with that correlation is something that you developed or you borrowed from somebody else?
We borrowed from Monkey Learn.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Monkey Learn knows how to correlate those
Yeah.
things. Okay. All right, let's show us what you actually coded. Can you show us some of the things and how you programmed it? So it looks like we're in Python here. So who's the Python expert in your group?
Sure.
Okay, so Char's the expert in Python. All right. So what did you have to learn to make this application run?
We had to learn Flask in like 20 minutes. So
What is Flask?
Flask is a platform that connects the Python backend to the front end that they have.
So you're the Python expert in the back end. I imagine you all have a different expertise in what you provided to this. So why don't you each go through and tell us what you know and how it contributed to the program here.
Yeah, I kind of dabbled, but mostly I helped with like the integration between the front end and the back end
Okay,
onto our hosting site.
very good. What's your expertise and how did you help?
So I was in charge of the front end and hosting on Heroku, and yeah, that's kind of how I helped it. I also was the one who Googled the web frameworks that we needed to use and then passed that off to these two so they can figure out how to integrate them both.
Tell us what Heroku is.
Heroku is a cloud hosted website. So there's other ones like Google Cloud, Amazon AWS, Azure. Those are all like ways to put websites on the cloud so that they're viewable outside of your own computer.
Okay, so you have
It's free.
and it's free too.
And Heroku is free, yes.
That's a good one.
Nonprofit loved it.
And I've heard students like Heroku because it's easy.
Yeah, it's the,
Okay.
I believe it's the easiest one to learn.
Okay, Allison, how did you fit into the team?
So I did kind of like the IT cybersecurity part of it. So I provided some cybersecurity frameworks to make sure that the app stays secure for the nonprofit while also kind of keeping in mind with their budget as well.
Okay. How did the contest end? How did you place? What was the results? How did it go?
We got third place.
Third? That's pretty good. Out of how many teams there?
19, I believe.
Okay. So third place, pretty good. You got a bronze medal. And was there a prize?
Yes.
What did we get?
We won $1,600 for deploying the application to the nonprofit, and then 16 Suns tickets.
Okay.
Phoenix Suns.
Suns tickets. You want to go to basketball games?
Yeah.
All right. Have you gone yet?
No.
Okay.
It's in March.
March. Okay, very good. And did they give you anything else, like job interviews? Did they want to know who you are and come work for us?
I got a lot of networking opportunities from that. So like my network on LinkedIn is like has expanded by like at least I think it was like 10 people
Very good.
out there doing that.
By the way, did we mention the sponsor of the event?
PayPal.
PayPal.
PayPal. So PayPal is interested in you. Did PayPal give you the money? Is that who paid
Yes.
the $1,600?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was from
And they bought the tickets?
and the
Yes.
Okay, very good. So PayPal, we should say thank you to PayPal, right? Yeah, that's a great thing. Okay, so advice then. If a team wants to form and compete in the PayPal Hackathon, Allison, what would you recommend for any advice for people that are thinking about participating?
Definitely be prepared for late night hours. I mean, like as college students, you're kind of already used to that.
Yeah.
But also too, like you want to make sure that you have people that are experts in like different fields, so that you're not just like stuck to one, and then you kind of have to like branch out and learn something completely different that's outside of your like field.
So your cybersecurity expertise was something that they probably haven't studied in class yet. So
Yes.
any other advices? What would you recommend? What would you
Ask for help.
ask for help?
There are mentors at the hackathon we had like
I-
6 in a room.
I feel like we might have had every mentor there that we had.
Yeah.
because- yeah.
Okay.
At one point, we had like 6 mentors in a room,
That's true.
having them debug all the code while we work on other stuff.
Having
well,
us we were
that's-
hosting
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
That's
So
good.
Yeah, we had hosting problems. We had to learn a new framework.
Yeah.
We had asked lots of questions.
Okay. And are you going back next year?
Yes.
I am.
Okay. Yes and a yes.
Yes. We're gonna
Maybe
we're
if
gonna
I'm
drive a car.
Maybe.
Yeah.
She's graduating.
And she's going off to get a job. So.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
gonna pull you guys back in.
Yeah, we're just gonna grab Sean. And I'm like, hey, come back.
She's the consultant.
There we
Yes,
go.
I'll be the volunteer.
Very good. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a great piece of advice for those of you that are thinking of participating in next year's hackathon. So go GCU, go Loops, right?
What's up?
Okay. So that was certainly interesting to see what our students here at Grand Canyon University are capable of doing. If you're interested in coming to school here, or at least studying online, check out the channel that I have where many of the classes taught in the computer programming degree are posted for you to see. Also, please subscribe if you would like to learn more about programming.